and welcome to Sloths Love to Read. This is Carrie Ann. Today we're going to be reading a really cute story called Pip the Penguin Has a Very Funny Flipper. This book is by Kyli D. Gray. Let's get started. Pip the Penguin Has a Very Funny Flipper by Kyli D. Gray. Once upon a time, there was a penguin named Pip. Pip had been a very big egg, maybe the biggest egg in the colony. When Pip was hatching from his egg, he had trouble coming out of his shell. He had gotten stuck. Mama Penguin was able to help him out, but the whole ordeal left Pip with one very funny flipper. It was a little crooked and a little short, but Mama Penguin and Papa Penguin still loved him just the same, even with his very funny flipper. In their whole colony, Pip was the only penguin with a funny flipper, but he did not find it funny one bit. All of the other penguins waddled around from one side to the other in very straight and perfect penguin lines. But when Pip waddled, it was just different. Sure, he still got to where he was going and could walk over the ice, but it was never a perfect penguin waddle. He wobbled more than waddled and never went perfectly straight. Pip hated that his wobbly waddle was different than the other penguins. All of the other penguins swam in the water, flipping their flippers in very straight and perfect penguin lines. But when Pip swam, it was different. Sure, he still got to where he was going and could catch some fish, but it was never a perfect penguin swim. He swam almost in circles and never went perfectly straight. Pip hated that his circular swim was different than the other penguins. Pip was very sad penguin. He just wanted to be like every other penguin, perfect penguin without a funny flipper. Then one night a storm blew in, and it was the coldest, snowiest, and windiest, iciest storm they had ever seen. And when the storm finally passed, everything was different. The very cold water was very colder, and the slippery ice was icier and slippier. Every penguin was having trouble doing anything. As all the young penguins began waddling away from their beds for the day, they were all slipping and sliding all over. Suddenly, all the penguins waddling in perfect penguin lines weren't working very well. They could hardly walk at all. That is, all except for Pip. Pip's very weird waddle, which was really more of a wobble, was perfect for the super slippery, icier ice. He was hardly slipping at all. All of the other penguins took notice. "Hey, Pip," they called one of them. "How are you doing that? How are you not slipping?" "I don't know. It's just how I waddle with my funny flipper." "Can you show us how to do it?" a few penguins asked. Pip was so excited. They needed his help. Pip was very pleased to show them how to wobble instead of waddle to get across the ice easier. Everyone was so happy they could get around again. Pip realized that his wobbly waddle didn't look so weird anymore when everyone was doing it. In fact, they looked like they were having fun. When they went into the very colder water to catch their breakfast, there were much fewer fish to be found as they had all swam to warmer waters during the storm. Suddenly, all of the penguins swimming in perfect penguin lines weren't working very well. They could hardly catch a single fish. That is, all except for Pip. Pip's very circular swimming, which was really never straight, was perfect for the very colder water with much fewer fish. He was catching so many fish. All of the other penguins took notice. "Hey, Pip," called one of them. "How are you doing that? How are you catching so many fish?" "I don't know. It's just how I swim with my funny flipper." "Can you show us how to do it?" a few penguins asked. Pip was so excited that they needed his help again. Pip was very pleased to show them how to swim in more of a circle to catch fish easier. Everyone was so happy they could catch their fish. Pip realized that his circular swim didn't look so silly anymore when everyone was doing it. In fact, they looked like they were having fun. Once everyone had their bellies full, they all began to thank Pip for teaching them just how to be different too. "Really?" asked Pip. "Yes, you saved the day, Pip," they exclaimed. "We couldn't waddle or swim until you showed us how to do it differently. We were very lucky you had a funny flipper. That made you do things your own way." "Wow," thought Pip, "my being different has helped everybody today." Now, Pip was not a very sad penguin. Pip decided that not being a perfect penguin like everyone else was the best thing ever, and he loved having a funny flipper. In fact, his funny flipper was not so funny anymore because it was actually a very lucky and very fine flipper. Oh, this has been such a wonderful story today. Pip the Penguin Has a Very Funny Flipper by Kyli D. Gray. You can find her book on Amazon, and I hope that you will consider adding it to your home library collection. I hope you enjoyed this wonderful story, and always be yourself, and it's okay to be different than anyone else. Bye-bye for now, everyone.